SEIU USWW Workshare Program. This presentation was brought to you on behalf of Building Skills Partnership and SEIU USWW, and this will be the How to Complete the Work Sharing Certification form. If you are planning on filing a claim for Workshare Unemployment Benefits, you must verify with your employer or union rep that your site is participating in the Workshare program. Wait for your employer to hand you two forms to complete. One is the Initial Claim and Payment Certification form. This is completed one time only for your first Workshare week. Second, Work Sharing Certification form. Complete this form every 2 weeks, starting with your second week of Workshare. After you do this, EDD will notify claimant by mail if they are eligible to receive benefits. If so, they will be mailed an EDD BFA card. Continue completing and mailing the Work Sharing Certification form for all Workshare weeks. Information you will need to fill out the Work Certification form will be your name and Social Security number, any changes in your mailing address or telephone number since you filled out your initial claim form. If you work for someone other than the work sharing employer, you must provide their name, the work address, the date you last worked during the reporting weeks, as well as any earnings before deductions from your non-work sharing employer. This includes self-employment or jury duty. So the Work Sharing Certification form, also known as DE 4581WS, needs to be completed every 2 weeks in order for you to continue to receive benefits. This form is 2 pages. Page 1 is filled out by your employer, and page 2 is filled out by you, the claimant. You're responsible for mailing your form to EDD within 14 days from the date it was issued to you. You can mail it to EDD Special Claims Office, P.O. Box 41906, Rancho Cordova, California 95741-9076. As mentioned on the previous slide, page 1 will be completed by your employer. Your employer will complete this page with information from the week ending, including your normal and reduced wages and hours, your absences, as well as your work schedule. Please note, you have 14 days from the date issued to employee to mail a completed form to EDD. If you look at the form to the right, you will see in a red box at the bottom right-hand corner the date that we are referring to. Page 2, Claimant's Work Sharing Certification. You are responsible for completing page 2 of your Work Sharing Certification form. The form will be given to you by your employer with page 1 completed. The next few slides are going to show you step per step how to fill out each question of this form. Question number 1. If you had a change of address or telephone number during either week, please check yes and update the information. If not, check no and move on to question number 2. If you are certifying for 2 weeks, you must complete the information for both week 1 and week 2. Question number 2. Did you work for any other employer besides your work sharing employer? This includes self-employment or a second employer. Check yes if you worked at least 1 day for another employer, had jury duty, or were self-employed during week 1 and or week 2. And complete questions 2A through 2D. Check no if you did not work for any other employer, did not have jury duty, and were not self-employed. And move on to question number 3. Please make your selections for week 1 and week 2. Question 2A. If you checked yes for question number 2, you must provide your self-employment or other employer's name, address, last date worked during week 1 and or week 2. Question 2B. Enter your earnings before deductions from your non-work-sharing employer. whether you were paid or not. Also enter earnings from your self-employment or jury duty. So if you checked yes for question number 2, you must enter your earnings before taxes for your non-work sharing employer listed in 2A. Also note you must report earnings regardless if you have been paid or not for that work. Question 2C and 2D. Question 2C. If you are continuing to work for your other employer listed in 2A, check yes. If not, check no. And if you entered no in 2C, you must enter the reason why you left the job and why it ended in 2D. Question number 3. If you want federal income tax withheld from the week shown on page 1, mark this box. If you mark the box and are certifying for 2 weeks, federal income tax will be withheld for both weeks. Please note, when checking the box, 15% of your work sharing benefits will be withheld. If you do not check the box, no federal tax will be withheld from your benefits, but your benefits will be taxed when you file your next year's income taxes. Your choice is only for weeks listed on the form and can be updated on your next certification form. Finally, on page 2, you will need to sign and put your Social Security number. Signature must be original. No photocopy signatures will be accepted by EDD. Enter your full Social Security number as well as date that you completed page 2. In signing, you are certifying that you have legal authorization to work in the United States and are eligible to claim Workshare Unemployment Benefits for the weeks written. Review your information before mailing. To avoid any delays in your benefits, review your information more than once just to make sure it is correct and accurate. You will need to mail your completed form within 14 days of receiving it. You must add a stamp, add your return address with your information, as well as the mailing address to EDD. EDD Special Claims Office, P.O. Box 41906, Rancho Cordova, California 95741-9076. Just a few things to keep in mind. Number 1, if you are unsure if you meet the requirements to continue receiving benefits, ask BSB. It is up to you if you wish to continue to receive benefits, as long as you meet the requirements. Number 3, duration in the Workshare program will vary by site, depending on the local stay-at-home order and the site needs. Number 4, if you have another job, you will need to report that income, and this may affect how much you receive in benefits. And number 5, sick days or vacation days will be reported on work sharing certification forms and can affect your benefits. You can visit Building Skills Partnership's website as well as the SEIU USWW website for more resources such as step-by-step guides on how to complete the initial claim and payment certification form, a step-by-step guide on how to complete the work sharing certification form, which is a video you're watching right now, SEIU USWW Workshare Program Frequently Asked Questions, and lastly, you will be able to find additional community resources during COVID-19. And those websites are www.buildingskills.org/workshare or SEIU-USWW.org/workshare. Besides having the website, another resource that is available for the workers who are part of the SEIU USWW Workshare program is a Zoom call with your union. This Zoom call takes place every Saturday at 12 p.m. Here you can ask any questions you may have about the Workshare program, talk to your reps, and also the staff that is leading the efforts in this program. How to join, you will need to either call the number listed below, 213-338-8477, or you can enter the meeting ID number on the Zoom app, or you can also use the link that is listed below. Lastly, an additional resource is the hotline for the Workshare program. Here, BSB staff can answer any questions you may have about the Workshare program benefits, or if you need any assistance with your Workshare forms. Please contact BSB for help. You can call us at 402-235-6677. This hotline is open from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. If no one answers, you can go ahead and leave a message. Just note that BSB will not answer any work-related or union questions. Please contact your local rep to have those answered.